Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim Classic. Back again to do another route. We've been talking to someone here. And this time back again on the Tokyo Commuter, where very recently I put a short little trip out on Tokyo Commuter on the YouTube channel, where I had some issues stopping the thing at the gates, because there are the gate things where you've got to line up with on some of the routes, and that's a challenge. If you are watching this on YouTube, then hello. This is going out on the channel on a Wednesday, because that's when it's going out. Rather oddly, no, today's Thursday, isn't it? I'm not even streaming it on the right day. I'm really confused. There's other things on other days on the YouTubes. I'll put a link in the description below to where you can get this route for Train Sim Classic. There'll also be a link down there to a Twitch page as well, where you can watch me live on the Twitchy 6 days of the week doing all sorts of things, mainly gaming, and also a link down there to the Discord server as well. Good evening to Greg, Ali, and Stokey. So yes, on the Tokyo Commuter thing, where I realised last time, which I can't, that in order to go anywhere, you've got to press this button until it goes out, and then you can go places. Which, you know, it took me a lot of experimenting to do that. We'll open the doors. We'll let some people do the. There's a view for the stairs. Let some people do the on and offing, on the getting on and the going on, and the getting off and the going off. We're going to stop at. There's I can't words. Words don't come easy. We're stopping at some places. There's some places. That's where we're stopping. What more do you want from me? Leave me alone. Okay. Okay, that's an announcement. I lost points then because I've been sat here. Gee, thanks. Okay, there we are. Right, we're doing the moving.
この電車は京浜東北線各駅停車大船行きです。次は蕨。This is the 京浜東北 line train for 大船. The next station is Warabi, JK41.
I could always pause before the start. How many years have I been doing this, Larwood? And how many years have I not done that? But yeah, I actually really liking this route. Stopping at the gate things. Well, if you did watch the YouTube video, it didn't go well. Quite like the fact it's a bit of a subway car type feel to it. Right, we can speed up now. Oh, don't be late. I think I was about 4 minutes late on a 15-minute route, the last one I did. Because, you know, me. I hope this first station hasn't got the gate things on, so I've got to get used to the whole braking thing. Yeah, there's quite a lot of, well, the route I did last time anyway, there's quite a lot of other trains around. So it has got that sort of busy feel to it. I really like it. Graphically, it's not the best, but it's not all about the graphics. The audio is actually really good. I do like the announcements. I haven't got a clue what they're saying until they give the English version. But yeah, it's certainly got a good feel. So there's this 33-minute route. There's one that's 45, which I didn't do because it started at 4 o'clock in the morning and I thought it'd be dark. So we do a couple of these shorter ones anyway. And I'm sure that's probably the whole length of the line. So it's probably not a very long one. Right, let's do the braking thing. So I'm due... Well, actually, you've got no ETA because it's a go via first. That's crafty because it gives you that before you arrive in the platform.
The next station is Warabi, JK41, the doors on the right side will open.
Yeah, I really do like those announcements. I've just got to work out the whole stopping thing right down here. And will the gates actually line up? I'm due at 8:27, ETA 8:29. It's going well, mainly because of a couple of minutes while I was not pausing it while I was waiting for the starty streamy thing. That'll do. Right, I'm going to open the doors. Oh. Okay, well, that's the first one. It's fine. They can squeeze through there. It's fine. It's fine. They'll get off. It's okay. They'll be right. They won't complain or anything. We were late and we had to squeeze off the train. I need to work out the stopping thing for here. Hi, Connor. Okay. First station, fail. Will the next one be a failure as well? Okay, go via JK40. Well, it's got a double-decker carriage in that one.
次は西川口です。お出口は右側です。お客様にお願いいたします。電車は事故防止のため、やむを得ず急停車することがありますので、お立ちのお客様は右側や手すりにおつかまりください。The next station is Nishikawaguchi, JK40. The doors on the right side will open. It may be necessary for the train to stop suddenly to preventing accident. So please be careful.
No, it may be necessary for the train to stop suddenly because of the incompetent driver. So please be careful. What a great announcement. ICN doing really, really well. Thank you very much. Life is good. Right, do the slowly-ing. It's definitely busy, isn't it? There's a lot of other AI traffic around. I like that. There's going to be a whole queue behind me, obviously. Oh yeah, I slowed far too much there. Do I like this train? The train's alright. Audio's good. So it's not the best graphically, but it's not all about that. Right, can I do the stopping thing correctly this time? Or is it going to be a total failure?
まもなく西川口、お出口は右側です。The next station is 西川口, JK40. The doors on the right side will open.
Well, if the driver actually stops in the right place, otherwise the doors may as well not bother opening because, you know, incompetence. How am I? Really good. Right, I'm going to try stopping there. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay, until it sort of falls off a bit. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, this is... by the time I actually get the stopping right, we're going to be at the end, aren't we? Oops. It's okay. It's a, you know... Hello, people. Okay. Right. Let's try the next one. Power. All of the power. The next station stop is that place. There's no way on earth I'm going to attempt to pronounce that. So it's JK41, 40, is it 39? Oh, I've got to go via JK39. Why are they numbered? I'm guessing is that just number of platform, number of stations on the route, I'm guessing. Oh, I'm speeding now. That's not good. I'm guessing I'm going to have to stop here, though, aren't I? Because it says go via, but that's the place before the thing, rather than the thing itself. That made sense. Only 30 numbers short. There were some numbers in there. I would literally be sacked by the time I got to the first station. It'd be like, no, just get out. Especially because timing's a thing that they got a place for their stopwatch, which are all synchronized, aren't they? Or checked, calibrated. That's what I was trying to think of. So you have your own stopwatch and you put it there to see to the second whether you're on time or not. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I'm already 2 minutes late. Well, yeah, I think they do that in Japan. That if the train's more than like 2 minutes late or something, you actually get a slip to take to work to explain why you were late. Oh, I've well overshot that, haven't I? Oops. Okay, yeah, they now can't get off at this first one. I really need to try and work out this stopping distances. We'll get there. By the time I get to the end, it'll be fine. It won't be an issue. The driver's useless. He cannot stop. Okay, can we get it right at the next one? Probably not. It's a weird system for accuracy. It's not, I suppose. How's it going? I've failed at stopping.
The next station is Akabane JK38.
Okay, JK38. So, yeah, well, normal service pretty much for me in Train Sim. I'm stopping short rather than overshooting. Right, we've got 2-point thingy of the Watsits. Oh, it's a view. That's definitely a view. Can Train Sim use HOTA throttle? No. You can't really reconfigure the controls. I've got a key switcher, key mapper in to get the braking onto my gaming keypad. There are programs out there that will do it, that will let you use like your throttle quadrants, but not as standard. And it's quite finicky. That's a bridge. And you can tell that by the way that it is. Oh crap, that's speeding. Okay, so go. I'm not a fan of this, putting the go via just before the station. It's a bit evil. Evil. Right, slowlying. Doing more of the slowlying. I'm going slowly. There's the Train Sim controller. It's really expensive, but doesn't work on every train. I just use a gaming keypad and use the WASD keys. and I just find it really good for accuracy. Hi, Trent.
まもなく赤羽、お出口は右側です。宇都宮線、高崎線、湘南新宿ラインと埼京線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 赤羽 JK38. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the 宇都宮 line, 高崎 line, 湘南新宿 line, and the 埼京 line.
I'm doing good, Trent. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, that stopping's going to be bad, isn't it? That stopping's going to be really bad. Oh yeah, they can't get off there. Excuse me, we can't seem to get off a bloody train because there's a barrier in the way. You move the train forward a little bit. Literally, they can't. They've got to jump the barrier to get off the train. Not good, Trent. Hopefully, more ups and downs. Life does throw you these curveballs, unfortunately. As long as you look forward to the up when you're in a down, and you know you're in a down when you're in a down, you'll get through them all. Right, go via JK37. Yeah. Oh.
東十条、お出口は右側です。The next station is 東十条 JK37. The doors on the right side will open.
I'll have a look at the map when we get to the next station. It's only a 33-minute route. I don't think it's that long of a line, but I do quite like it. The announcements do it for me, and I quite like the train audio as well. Right, slowlying. No, more of a slowlying. So 65 as we come into JK37. I'm glad I can just call it JK37 and not the place that's written down there. Yeah, but there's the other. There's the Wakayama and Shakira line. I call it. I quite like that. That's more urban, though, isn't it? I quite like the fact this is quite like intercity. But the whole gate thing is already causing me issues. We're going to get an announcement? I'm guessing not on this one. Right, can we stop accurately this time? Or will we just go flying past? Who knows? Where we stop? Nobody knows. Have I got that, Larwood? I'm guessing I haven't, because I haven't heard of it. Well, why not? I'm blaming you then. Oh, damn it. Single car DMU. Oh. That's I do like a single car DMU. It's working out where I'm supposed to stop. That's the problem. We'll get there. I'm sure by the time we get to the end, I'll work out the stopping pattern. Hello, people. How you doing? You're doing okay. I'll be okay. Okay, go via JK36. Not paying any attention to the signals, I'm just going.
お出口は右側です。地下鉄南北線と都出荒川線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 王子 JK36. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Nanboku subway line and the Tokyo Sakura tram.
I want to drive the tram now. She's having an orgy. Would I like some toast? You did just hear her right. I think it's OG. It is OJI. OG. Right. So it's a 65 as we approach. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's written down the bottom there. Look, OJI line. Oh, no, it's not the Oh Jesus line. Well, these two are close together. I am very late now, aren't I? I appear to be behind with the whole lateness thing. It's not a thing where I'm on time. In fact, I'm behind. Okay, so how badly is this one going to be? I'm on the new update, I think. There was an update before I did this. It wasn't a very big one. Oh, I've definitely... Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, that's not going to be good, is it? Yeah, that's not good. No, Jesus hasn't been here for a while either. Popped in once. He used to do Wreckfest with us. He did. We had a driver in Wreckfest called Jesus. Wreckfest, by the way, that we're doing on Saturday. I didn't do it last week. I had a bit of a meltdown. But fingers crossed it'll happen this week. I don't have a meltdown over the weekend. Tomorrow night, Forza. Right, go via JK35. Oh, that's speeding. Oh no, it's drive quality. Oh, I shouldn't have given it the beans, should I? Yes, there's an early morning one of this. It starts at 4:37. Might do that, but I think it might be dark. Although it'd be quite good to see it in the dark. So you might do the one in the dark. The one in the dark might be a thing. The dark one might be a thing. The one in the dark, that is. I'm in one of those moods. Leave me alone. Yeah, my drive quality is rubbish. So a dark one then. It could be the one in the dark, yeah. Not dark mood. No, that was last Saturday. Braking. Braking. Still braking. I think I'm on the update. Oh, hang on. Oh, God, it went into... No, don't go into emergency brake. Keep going forward, thank you. Oh. That went well. That definitely went well. There hasn't been one yet where I've stopped successfully. Welcome to the stream where Steve can't stop. I do not have the ability to stop. Some of you may not be able to get out. Save yourselves. Women and children first. Why should they come first? Throw the little people over the top. So, Crispy, Greg, Trent, Ethan.
まもなく田端お出口は右側です。山手線はお乗り換えです。 The next station is Tabata, JK34. The doors on the right side will open.
Maybe.
Please change here for the Yamanote line.
Yeah, the doors might open. You can't get out. Yeah, we're opening the doors. You can see freedom. You can't get to freedom. It's there. You just wave at your family from the doors. Hello! I can see you. I can't get to you. Tell my wife I love her. Okay, that's slightly dramatic. Right. 1 kilometre to go to JK34. Oh, there's a noise. Oh, there we go. We got a train. Yeah, I really like the route. I really like the train. Say, graphically, it's not the best. The announcements are really good. Oh my god, look how close these stations are. Holy moly. Right, doing the slowlying thing. As we approach JK34. Braking. More braking. Right. This is the one. I've got a good feeling about this one. They're going to be perfectly lined up. It's going to be brilliant. Passengers are going to be able to get off the train. They'll be able to see their loved ones, go about their day. It's going to be awesome. This is it. This is going to be spot on. I'm nervous now. It's a bonus to get out. It is. It's a bonus to arrive alive. It's a bonus to get out. Okay. Are we ready? Yes! Woohoo! I am a train genius. I am a train genius. That's it. I'm done. Good night, everybody. Now, see? Look at that. That's not bad. People can actually get off and on the train. No one gets on. Do you realise that? They only get off. Hang on, we got a red here. Now we're in a speedboat. Is that red for me or is that green for me? I'm nervous now. Am I going to fail if this is a red? I reckon it's green on this line, red on that line, because that's red on that line and green on the... I'm just going to go. Oh! Nope, we're okay. We're okay. It's fine. We're okay. Can I do it a second time? Wow. When I was younger. Oh, you mean the stopping thing?
Oh, yeah.
777 Emu fan. He hasn't worked a lot since Rod Hole fell off that roof. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to Insanity. Right, can we do it? Braking. They don't have those two lights to say you'll switch to another line. There's just two normal lights. Okay. Oh, so the one on the left was my one. The one on the right was for the line to my right. Drum roll. The pressure. Under pressure. Do 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 do. Probably a copyright strike now because of that. That was just so accurate. I don't know. I don't know. Damn it.
I didn't pull far enough forward in that one. I should have gone a little bit more forward, shouldn't I?
I don't know what that was. I've got no idea what that was. Hi, Crispy. Welcome to Steve Can't Stop a Train in the Right Place. Right. The doors seem to be slightly blocked. Yeah, a little bit. Have I got ADHD? There's something wrong with me and no one's quite worked out what. Okay, go via JK32.
次は日暮里、日暮里、お出口は右側です。常磐線、京成線と日暮里舎人ライナーはお乗り換えです。The next station is 日暮里 JK32. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the 常磐 line, Keisei line, and the 日暮里舎人 liner.
What channel have you just joined? Oh, this is nothing. Wait till tomorrow. It'll be Swearfest tomorrow night when we do multiplayer Forza. Yeah, if you think that's random, watch that clip. I still can't believe that was 5 years ago. 6 years this year, isn't it? Blimey. I really need to retire at some point. Oh, hang on, I haven't got the gatey thing. Why is that person in the stairs? I haven't got the gatey things here. So I can just stop anywhere I like. This will be perfect. 6 in September. That's my mental age. I'm aiming for that. I think we're good tomorrow. Okay, open the doors. No, see, perfect. Why can't, look, it'd be easier, you know, if they took away the barrier things, because then you could just stop where you like. I'd save a lot of inconvenience of having to throw people over the barriers if they took the barriers away. I'm going to write and complain. Dear Mr. Tokyo Commuter, or Mrs., or, you know, you can't really presume now. Dear Tokyo Commuter, please remove the barriers. You're sincerely a useless train driver. Oh, Train Sim Classic update's now live. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, go via JK31 North. Yeah, really liking the line. Yeah, I get the London Underground ones with having the doors on them so they both open. I think it's more to aid queuing or to stop people like falling onto the tracks, maybe. Ding. But why did that station, ding ding, why did that station not have them and the rest of them apart from the first one have them? That is the question. And so trains can come in faster. Ah, I see. So you don't get sucked off. With you. Braking. The barriers do have gates on them. I guess they couldn't animate them. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because it has to be timed. Oh, God. I forgot about the whole stopping thing then. Yeah, because they couldn't animate them because of the whole timing thing with the train, wouldn't it? There has to be a way of activating the barriers only when you activate the doors on the train. So they don't do that. But yeah, really liking the line. I say graphically, not the best. It's not necessarily an issue. I like the audio. Like the train. Really like the announcements. Not such a fan of the horn.
まもなく上野お出口は右側です。 新幹線宇都宮線高崎線常磐線地下鉄銀座線地下鉄日比谷線と京成線はお乗り換えです。The next station is Ueno JK30. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Shinkansen, Utsunomiya Line, Takasaki Line, Joban Line, Ginza Subway Line, Hibiya Subway Line, and the Keisei Lines.
Okay, so if you want to get the Shinkansen, you change here. Well, not here, the next station. Changing here would be stupid because you'd have to get out of the train first. You have to break a window. It's bloody hell, it's long. Holy moly! I've only just seen how long it is. Blimey! That's a long one. It is quite lengthy. Right, we are slowing down to JK30. Braking. Oh god, we got barriers again. I'm guessing the ones without the barriers are where other trains stop then, and yet these ones are only where these trains stop. I didn't realise your webcam was on. Uh-huh. So whether, because the platform to my left there, look, that hasn't got them. So I'm guessing these trains only stop on these ones, but sometimes it has to use the platforms of other ones. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Oh, that's okay. Could it be any worse? Can we? Yeah, we're just lengthy. That's what she said. Not to me. I couldn't hear anything over all the pointing and laughing. It's like if you just it's fine. Do that like the high jump thing, just through the gap, like the people getting in the cop cars in TV shows. Just slide in. Doors are in different places on different trains. I'm definitely saying it's the train's fault. Congratulations, you finished this scenario successfully. Really? You class that as being successful? Click the X mark to finish the scenario and see your performance. I could have gone forward a bit, but where's the fun in that? I scored 0. Yay! Minus 3,016 points is successful. It is. I class that as a win. Right, let's scroll back down again. How does the alphabet work? Someone remind me which one's the Woodhead Tokyo Commuter. There we go. That's one we just done. Is that one? The one I did on the YouTubes is that one. We could do one of these, but it's early in the morning, isn't it? First service for Omiya, and then Omiya to Uno. So that does the whole line run. What time's that then? 5:27. We'll try it. Because they don't carry over a points debt. God, you imagine the accumulative total I would be in for all the muck-ups I make. Oh, hello. Good morning. Welcome to Tokyo. This is the first service of the day. Drive this train from Uno to Omiya. Stop at all stations. The timetable is not tight at this time of the day. Drive carefully and stop at the right position when arrive at stations. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? Right, one thing you've got to do in this, you've got to press this button over here and hold it down. And then you can actually move. It took me a long time to find that one out. Have we got? I press tab then. I'm in too much time playing Train Sim World. If it's the first train of the day, why are people getting off? Have they been on there all night? What's going on? Yeah, the new patch is available. I think I might have it because a download happened just before I started this, but that was what, 45 minutes ago. So I don't know if I do have it or not. It's fine. If I don't have it now, I'll have it at some point. So we're a bit undergroundy here, aren't we? Right. It's only just been released. Okay, now I haven't got it then.
この電車は京浜東北線各駅停車大宮行きです。次はウグイス谷、ウグイス谷。お出口は右側です。This is the 京浜東北 line train for 大宮。The next station is ウグイス谷。JK31. The doors on the right side will open.
Larwood had it 25 minutes ago. Well, lucky Larwood. Yeah, mine will probably update after I've finished with this then. I'm not ready to go again. About a week, maybe. Larwood has double the performance now. In that case, I'm going to stop and do the update. Right, let's do the braking thing. Oh, good. We got no back. See, the barriers are on the other side, but not on this side. And that's good. We like that. We like that a lot. So this seems to be a full line run we're doing now. Then, so 46 minutes from start to the opposite. The opposite? No, opposite. The end that isn't the start. The end. So it's called. We'll stop here. It'll be fine. Stop! Emergency train stop button. Push the button. There's a scenario I use where I used to get 8 FPS, now I get 20 to 24 in the same place. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a major update then. Which is exactly what it says. See, if I would have waited, if I would have streamed a little bit later. Well, that's good. Hopefully then next week when I do this again, which will be back to its normal thing on Tuesday? Yeah, then the week after it won't be. The stream's going to be a bit sporadic over the next couple of weeks because of me going out and having a life.
The next station is Nippori JK32. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Joban line, Keisei line, and the Nippori Toneri liner.
Yeah, I don't really get many routes that I struggle with graphically, but hopefully I'll notice an improvement then with the update. Oh, if I did that, Crispy, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that route on this. If I want to do underground, I'll do it on Train Sim World, because you haven't got to muck around with a stupid flipping tripcock thing. Right. It's not stupid, it's easy. No, it's not, because you've got to come into certain stations at certain speeds, and I don't do that. Your mind was elsewhere then. You were thinking about trains, weren't you? Braking. Oh, not so much braking. I do like the audio from this, though. So what are the... Can someone explain to me, because I've done no research. What are the updates then? What are the fixes? What are the main things that the major updates done? Because I don't know. I should be the one telling you lot this, but I don't know anything. Did I not press the... There we go. Stuff. Yeah. Okay, thanks for that. Big performance and for definitely stuff. How am I supposed to pass on this information to people that... Actually, I don't really care. Go via JK33 South. Oh, it's me. Why am I moving? I haven't done the throttle thing, have I? Visual Studio Code base update, removal of redundant code, and experimental DX12. See, there you go, see? Hang on.
地下鉄千代田線と日暮里舎人ライナーはお乗り換えです。The next station is 西日暮里 JK33. The doors on the right side will open.
Yeah.
Please change here for the Chiyoda subway line and the Nippori Toneri liner.
You can definitely tell 777's new because, you know, being informative. We don't do that. We don't give info. Whoa! What the hell's that? I'm not reading all that. I can't. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. That's too much. No. Just no. I know I wanted the info, but not the info. Stuff. There you go. Name of my YouTube channel. See? Stuff. Things. Things have been updated. They'll make things better, maybe. They may not. There you go. Done. Why am I going such a slowliness into the place with the gatey things? I don't want to stop. Can I just not stop? Is that a thing that I can just not do? Less crashes, better performance. You're not as stupid as Crispy looks. No one, in all fairness, could be that stupid. I'm scared to apply the brakes now. Oh yeah, look at that. I am a genius, genius, genius. And apparently more intelligible error reporting. Oh, we don't want intelligible. Because most of us can't spell it. That's the reason we don't want it. Oh, can I play my shaft? Hang on. Have I got a little one to play with here? Where is it? Where's the... That's the thing. Where's my horny thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the wiper.
The next station is
damn it.
Tabata, JK34. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Yamanote line.
I haven't got a little shaft to play with. The only little shaft was the one that does the wipers, and that's no fun. It's probably a button. No. Okay, go via JK34 South. Hello. Oh, there's a view. Hang on, I should be... Oh, that one. I'm good at this. No. Mind out the gutter. What, you or me? Oh, braking. Braking. More of the braking. Oh God, hang on. No, that one. I'm really scared to stop now. I haven't quite worked out where the point... Why is there a briefcase over there? Where the point is that I need to line up... Do you think they put a big, like, you know, thing going, stop here, you dimwit? There probably is some sort of actual marker that you're supposed to line up with something. But, you know, that's far too... I'm going in way too slowly. I'm already 2 minutes late. Like a big sign with 10 on it. Yeah, you'd think they'd do something like that, wouldn't you? Line the holes up. Well, you can't do that from the inside, can you? Well, this one down here, the one big sign with 10 on it. I'm going to try there. Oh. Oh. It's close. I need to go a little bit more forward with this. We can't, as a train driver, can't you? Can't just hop outside while you're approaching the bloody platform, you donut. I'm just going to... Because you can't. Because then how do you get back in again? Because the train's moving. You lot really are stupid, aren't you? Not with that attitude. Stick your head out. My goodness, it's a bit cold outside there. Oh, okay. Where are we going now? We'll go via JK35 South.
この電車は京浜東北線各駅停車大宮行きです。次は上中里、お出口は右側です。This is the 京浜東北 line train for 大宮. The next station is 上中里. JK35. The doors on the right side will open.
No, I was about to say, what happens when you're going the other way? But still, the doors on the right side will open. Hang on, has this actually got doors on? It has. Okay, so it actually had doors on both sides. Yeah, I am actually really liking this route. It's not a tram. It's not a tram. I enjoyed that. I need to do some more of that as well. There's so many things I want to stream. There's so many things, not enough time. Yeah, tomorrow we got Forza. At the moment, I don't plan on doing anything on Saturday lunchtime. But Saturday night is going to be Wreckfest. Sunday lunchtime's Train Sim World 3 because I was going sofa shopping on Saturday lunchtime, so that's moved to Sunday lunchtime. I will be here Sunday night doing something. And I'll be here Monday lunchtime as well, as it's a bank holiday Monday. Doing something as well. So that's informative. And then back on Tuesday with more Train Sim. Wednesday flight, Thursday something. Next Friday could be the something. And then it all changes from the coronation weekend for the whole of the following week. There'll be no streams on the Saturday night, Sunday, Monday lunchtime, nothing on the Tuesday, nothing on the Thursday. So yeah, very lacking in streams that week after. Oh, not bad. Apart from that one's okay. Part-time streamer. If I got a week off, and normally I have a week off and I'll stream like 3 times a day because I'm bored. This time I've got a week off. I'm actually going out and doing things. Not every day. Wrong hole. No. You haven't got to worry about that, Crispy. Go via JK36 South. Oh, God, that's acceleration. I bet not. I'll get done for ride quality.
次は王子、お出口は右側です。地下鉄南北線と都出荒川線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 王子 JK36. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Nanboku subway line and the Tokyo Sakura tram.
Yeah, it's OG, OJI, not orgy. Yeah, the auto bot stopped that. Yeah, it's a really good line. About 45 minutes then from end to end. So, not the longest line. It must be summer because at 4:45 in the morning it's light, blue skies and all that. Right, braking. That's a dinging noise. More braking. More of the brake. All of the braking. Less of the braking. Less of the more of the some of the brake. More of the braking. Some of the not of the all the braking. There. Oh, I need to go a little bit forward. I was thinking of this door because I thought, how does the driver get out if the driver then has to change? Or should I be further back? No, the go via is just before the station. If you look, as you approach the station, the go via disappears. It turns into station. So I think the go via is what's triggering the announcement. So if you look at the next one, the go via is just before I get to the station. So it's 1.41k to the go via, and then the station will be just after it. It is almost logical.
The next station is Higashijujo, JK37. The doors on the right side will open.
Well, they'll open. Again, whether you can get off or not is another matter. Bing! Someone's curry's done. What was the number? Was it 42 we started at? Something like that, wasn't it? Speaking of food, what do I have? Some spicy chicken, which was actually really spicy. And that was it. That's all I could be bothered. Yeah, just the chicken. 3 bits of spicy chicken. That was it. I just threw them in the air fryer and waited 20 minutes. My diet is so good. Right, arriving at JK37. Braking. Meaty balls, pasta, special sauce, and then custard donut. Meaty ball. So, meatballs. You just wanted to say meaty balls, though, didn't you? I got some meatballs in the freezer, but I didn't have those. I have shopping coming on Saturday. So I will have food again after Saturday. I haven't ordered the shopping yet, but, you know, that's step 1. Okay, let's try that. Oh. Okay. That's, yeah, well, I stopped. I stopped at the station. People could maybe a little bit possibly get off the train. Bit. Not guaranteed. Minus 2,591 points. We're doing well.
The next station is Akabane JK38. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Utsunomiya line, Takasaki line, and the Saikyo line.
Oh no, I think the drivers are that good. That's why we got the stopwatch. The drivers carry their own stopwatch. So they'll get on And have you seen driver changes on like the Shinkansen? They get like 40 seconds to change driver. And they salute the train as it goes past and all sorts. It's the regimency of the train system is pretty phenomenal, really. And I've seen videos of like they'll actually acknowledge the signal. When they see the signal, they actually put their hand up in the cab to acknowledge the signal, so that their training is so good. Which is why they're like, within seconds of the timetable. Yeah, they point at it. There you go. To acknowledge the fact that they've seen it. But yeah, it's worth have a look on YouTube at like driver changes on the Shinkansen. It's really cool. Your ones wave at other drivers. I bet you wave at the drivers, don't you? Weirdo. I think I'm just going to shove you on a train at Petersfield. I'm just going to drive. Oh, that went well. As long as it's just your hand to wave. They'd have to have really good eyesight otherwise. You blame your inner 3-year-old. Yeah, it's like just die. It's like a running jump from inside and just leap over the barrier. Parking, not great. The worst thing is when a driver knows taking a picture and they honk the horn. Surely that's what you train weirdos want, innit? You want to be acknowledged. You're easily scared. Does a little bit of wee come out, Crispy? Right, we got 2.4k run now. Past the Capsule Hotel. They look really cool. You get a little pod to sleep in. If you turn around someone's landing, oh, you are a big girl, aren't you? I think if I did that, a lot of wee would come out. Did we do this high-speed bit earlier? I can't remember it. I guess we must have done it if we made it the other way. I don't appear to have radioactive water. That might fix itself in the update, you never know. I'm sure that's one of the routes that I've put in has given me radioactive water. Uh-oh. Braking. They are very glowy lights. I don't know how, well, I know this has just been released recently, but again, it looks like one of those routes that's been around for a while. So whether they've just chucked out a few. It's better than the last two we've done in Train Sim, because they were just awful.
まもなく川口、お出口は右側です。電車とホームの間が空いているところがありますので、足元にご注意ください。The next station is 川口 JK39, the doors on the right side will open. Please watch your step when you leave the train.
Please watch your step when you leave. Mind the gap between the train and the thing you're going to fall onto. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely good at this. I am definitely good at this. What? Well, exactly. I'm thinking of your health and safety. See, if you can't get out the train, you don't have to mind the gap. Yeah, please mind the gap between the train and the barrier. You'll be all right. Just get down to the next platform, next station. Oh, it's red and red there. Am I going to get... Should I wait for the red? I'm going to wait for the red. Because I'm scared now that that'll fail me if I go forward. I'm guessing we're waiting for something to come the other way. I'll honk at it and see what happens. I don't want to fail the scenario. Come on, lights, do the thing that you do when you change. You wouldn't be many trains around this time in the morning, would you? You didn't have the whole line to myself. Just wing it. If it fails, look at the map. I'm there. There's one coming here. Look. I reckon it's that. If that's a fast train. Am I waiting for that? Or is that going to stop here? No, that's a fast train. I reckon I'm waiting for that. It's on the other line. Well, I don't know these things, do I? Well, you reckon it's on that line? Or on this line? But why is my one red then? I'm intrigued now to see where that train comes down. It wasn't that far away. Or if it doesn't actually come here. We'll just sit here and wait. I'll have a jelly baby. Oh, here it is. It is on the other line. Yeah, I wonder if it actually might be that I've got to cross over to where it is. No. I can't go, can I? Nope. I'm just going to go. Okay, well the world didn't end. Which means I'm even more late now. I blame Larwood. Blame Crispy. Yeah, I'm up. I'm all for that. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to get an announcement as to what the next station's going to be, or are you just going to keep quiet now? What's going on? Come on, do the announcement. Oh, hang on, I should do the slowing down thing first. You can definitely think... Well, no, hang on a minute. We'll try that again. You can definitely tell it's early in the morning because there are less trains around. Braking. They're doing the braking. The braking is a thing that's being doing. Slowlying.
まもなく西川口、西川口、お出口は右側です。The next station is 西川口 JK40. The doors on the right side will open.
So I wonder if the announcements actually are in both languages, or whether they've just done that for this because otherwise people that play it won't be able to understand what's going on. Can we do it again? Can we do the stopping in the right place? Probably not. They can squeeze out of there. That's all right. No, that's fine. They can just bit of a side shuffle thing just out of there. That'll be all right. That'll be perfectly fine. They can definitely get out of there, 100%. Not a problem at all. Maybe. Or if they're fat people, then they can stay on the train and lose weight. It's a service we provide. Right, go via JK41 South. Has Auckland visited Japan recently? I don't think so. So what was the... We must only have... What? Hang on, there's words in there. A couple of stations to go. I can't remember what the number was at the end, but the high, the number, the highest number, the number of the high one, the highest number, that one. I can't remember what that was. It was a number we started at. It's harder to remember numbers than names, and I can't even pronounce the names, so got no clue. But yeah, I actually really like this route. Okay, go via JK41 South and then do the stopping thing at JK41 South. Well, you're nobody doing the braking things there. You want to go off the train? You have to do the braking thing and go off the train if you can line up the doors of the platform and the barrier things. Braking. More of the braking. More of the braking. Oh God.
The next station is Warabi, JK41. The doors on the right side will open.
Yeah, it's definitely the announcements being triggered by the thing. This TS is different. Sorry, what? Your train sim's different. You've had the update then. I'm still on the old version then, aren't I? I will probably get the update after the stream. I'm going to stop there. Oh. So close. You've reinstalled Train Sim. Yeah, you will have a different version. I mean, you'll have the new, updated, improved. The new improved Train Sim. Removes tough grime and stains. Not the place. It doesn't remove that. Installing Train Sim will not remove a city, town, whatever stains is. City, town, city. Town. Oh, that one. There you go. That's the button. Yeah, I'm running out of space on my M2 drive. It's like a 2 terabyte M2 drive, and I had like 135 gig free the other day. I may need to remove some stuff. OMSI's being removed again soon, I think. Yeah, delete some screenshots. That'll save you about a terabyte. I haven't got that many games installed. Well, it's Forza takes a lot of room. MSFS takes a lot of room. Train Sim World takes a lot of room. Right, so go via JK42 and then stop. Yeah, I won't be in MSF until next Wednesday. And that'll be it again for probably 2 weeks. So, because a week after there'll be some shuffling around. Although on the Wednesday, I'll probably do a lunchtime and evening stream. Depends on what time I get back from my concert. I'm watching a concert in Bournemouth, so that won't end till probably 11. Then I've got to get to the car, get out of the traffic, and then get home. So I might not get home until probably, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning. I'll probably still be awake at 6. I definitely did the slowlying thing way too early for that one. Yeah, definitely way too early. It's like, there should be someone waiting here. Your performance is slightly improved. In what? Singing? Dancing ability? Knitting? Time said, I'm actually going to post the next 2 weeks streams this weekend.
まもなく南浦和お出口は右側です。武蔵野線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 南浦和 JK42. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Musashino line.
So yeah, basically it's Coronation weekend, out on the Sunday, out on the Monday morning, evening. I might actually, yeah, I don't know. I might not be streaming at all on the Monday, so I might not stream from blimey the Friday all the way through to the Wednesday, potentially. Wow. Okay. So the bit where I normally stream, that'll be the bit where I won't be streaming. Yeah, because I won't be streaming on a Saturday, won't be streaming on the Sunday. Oh no, Saturday lunchtime. No, Saturday lunchtime. Then nothing on the Sunday. Nothing on the... Maybe nothing on the Monday. Certainly nothing on the Tuesday. 2 streams on the Wednesday. Nothing on the Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah. There are strikes on the 12th, 13th, 31st of May and 3rd of June. That's fine, because I'm going into London on the 11th of May. And... No, that's fine. Right, go via JK43 South. Yeah, I'm going to London, to where my parents used to live, and where my Nan used to live, where I haven't been since I was a wee boy, so 10 years ago. And then I want to go to Battersea Power Station, just because. Right, so I don't know how many more. What's this? This is 43. There must be another one or two potentially before we get to the end again. Braking. More braking. Less braking. I certainly don't do well with the braking in this.
次は浦和お出口は右側です。宇都宮線と高崎線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 浦和 JK43. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the 宇都宮 line and
nearly.
the Takasaki line.
Nearly. It was close. Getting closer. I wasn't meant to be the end of the line now. I'd be like, oh, I can't seem to do the whole thing. Oh no, we just keep going then. So 44, is that the highest number? Guessing we'll find out. Minus 45,923 points. Yep, definitely going well. I think all the routes in this use this same train. I think this is the only one in it. In it. It's the only one in it. I always thought 3 was the magic number. Oh no, trust me. 3 is a really confusing number. Go via JK44 south. And then maybe on to somewhere else is maybe the end. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention anymore. Right, braking. More braking. Was this where we started? I can't remember. Well, not this route. Obviously the first route. We started at the end, didn't we? May have done. Maybe not. Possibly. Oh, no, that was too much. You're much too young. Braking. And that's not really lined up at all, is it? Nope. No, that's fine. They can get out. That's maybe not there. That door they can get out. The rest of the ones down there, not so much. Who'd have thought it'd be this difficult? I mean, I'd be interested, there's words, if someone else does this and they have any difficulty with it, or whether it's just me. Probably is just me, in all fairness, because of my inability to do anything in life. Oh no, still going. 45 then is the magic number. It's the line that never ends.
次は与野お出口は右側です。The next station is 与野 JK45. The doors on the right side will open.
Well, they might. Well, they're open. But again, you know, the ability to not get off the train could be a factor. Yeah. If you're a gymnast, you'll be fine. I might nail it. This could be the one. This could be the the point where it all just goes, everything falls into place an hour and a half in. That this is going to be my moment of glory. This is going to be the pinnacle. It's not, is it? I'm just going to fail. I mean, we can nail me to a door. I'm not Jesus. I'm coming in fast. No. No. I knew it. As soon as I stopped, I was like, nope, but I was committed. I should be, some say. I should have been a long time ago. But, you know, they haven't caught me yet. I'm still out here. Tomorrow night, by the way, back with some Forza Horizon 5, doing the Hot Wheels thing. We'll have another week on Hot Wheels before next time we do it. We'll go to the rally one, see what that's like. Maybe something Saturday lunchtime. I'm not sure. I do want to go out sofa shopping, and I can't really do that and then get back again. Saturday night, there will be some Wreckfest. Sunday lunchtime will be Train Sim World 3. I've moved it because of me not being here on Saturday lunchtime. And then Sunday night was going to be some farming, where we were going to do the Valley of the Old Farm, but with the failure of that yesterday, after all the time of excitement waiting for that farm, and well, despite being told it was actually fine scale wise, it doesn't feel fine. So we will be finding a new farm. So Sunday night will be something, and then I will be here on Monday lunchtime because it's a bank holiday. Doing something. I don't know what. It involves planning. Right, go via JK46 South. Okay, if I have to. No, I don't have any other choice really. It's like, no, you're going this way. I could have gone into reverse and got back the other way. Oh, this isn't going to stop, is it? Oops. Okay. Oh. Well, that one's fine. That's all right. No, they can get out of that one. If you're there, you're fine. If you're anywhere else, not so much. This looks quite, the big station. I couldn't think of the word. My brain's tired. No, I still can't think of the word. The big station. The big station, yeah. Terminus, that's what I was trying to think of. I am drained. I am so tired. I could just sleep and never wake up and I'd be quite happy. Go fire, JK47 South. Oh, is that actually going to be... Do I smell toast? I haven't got any bread. That'd be difficult. Ah, there it is, the end of the line. Look, Omiya. So we're going there. That's the final one. What if that lighting would be cured in the update? So we are definitely going to the end of the line. I actually really like this. Say that graphically, the train's not fantastic. The route, there are some issues. But the audio is really good. Let's nail this station, really. Have you not been watching for the last hour and a half? It's the chances of it happening are probably quite slim. Ah, no, we'll get this one, look, because there's no barriers. It'll be fine. This will be a perfect stop. It's got to be perfect. Oh yeah, I can't go any further because there's the thing down there. Is this a big station? It looks quite large as station size goes. I couldn't think of the words. I was awake for about 3 a.m. this morning. Leave me alone. Don't pick on me. I'll cry. Words are hard. Crispy. Congratulations, you just finished this scenario successfully. Click the X mark to finish the scenario and see your performance. 0. I'm doing very well at this. Right, let's see if we've got another one we can do then. So we've done the... hang on, I've got to remember how the alphabet works now. P, R, S... S, still S, T, Tokyo Commuter, there we go. So we've done that one, and on the YouTube video no one watched, I did that one. A rapid service from Minami Ura to Uno. Let's do a rapid service then, see how that goes. A red one, no flipping chance. No, we're going to do the rapid one. Because if we've done the stoppers so far, it means less chance of me failing at the whole, stopping thing. This will probably be the last. Yeah, this will be the last one we do. Rapido. Take this rapid service back to Uno. Stop at all stations before Tabata and skip all stations between Tabata and Uno. We can do that. We got to remember to press the thing over here If I can get my track IR to let me look at it. There it is. There we go. Hi, Sim up. There's a train down here somewhere. There it is. Look, just because they lined it up properly, we are doing the train thing. The train thing is a thing that's being done with the thing of the trains that's being done in the trains. That's being done with the with the trains. That's what's being done. The trains. Yay! I did it. Oh, it wasn't me. I wasn't there. I wasn't in control then. It's all going to go wrong now. Right, go via JK41. Go. Hang on. Bear with me. There we go. Now go. What did I stream yesterday? I don't know what I did yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Farming. Yesterday was farming. Tuesday was tram sim, which I really like that. I'm going to do more of that. So I haven't done the Munich line yet in tram sim. That's it. Thumbnail. What I had for lunch yesterday? Same as every day. Lunch and meat. That's an easy one. I have the same lunch every day. It's quite a simple thing to remember. Lunch and meat, wholemeal bread, pack of mini cheddars. Oh, now see the pain is, although we've got to go. Oh God! Although we've got to go via, I don't know then where the next stop's going to be, because it might be I carry on. It might be that I've got to stop. Oh, this is going to be evil. So the go via could be here, and it might be suddenly stop. There's a list of them. Oh yeah. Pick up passengers from there, 1.4. Okay, so I have got to stop at this one then. Warabi line 1. I didn't think of the list. Don't confuse me after all this time. I'm easily confused. I don't know why I'm slowing down this early. Well, I do, because it's me and I'm useless. Yeah, really liking the line. I wasn't sure when I first fired it up. So based on the poor quality of the last two releases for Train Sim Classic, I was very hesitant with this, but was very impressed. Apart from the fact the first time I did it, I couldn't make the train move because they're pressing the whole little button down there.
The next station is Warabi, JK41. The doors on the right side will open.
It's very shaky. Yeah, to a place you stop at everyone, and then from the place where you don't stop at everyone, you don't stop at everyone until you get to a place where you stop. That was it, wasn't it? I think that's the way it went. Seems clear to me. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Some people can get off the train. What more do you want? The ability for more people to get off the train, maybe? Oh, hang on, that one.
ご注意ください。
No idea what she's saying. Could be saying, I got pizza for tea. Right, go via JK40 and stop there 1.86. Okay. Hang on, were they ticked then? They were, I've got ticks. That won't last. I'm in a positive points as well. 189 of the points. Who's this JK? Is he a nice guy? Or Jamiroquai? Hasn't really done, he's more of a producer nowadays, isn't he, rather than doing his own stuff? Right, braking. Way too early, but you know, braking. Bing. Oh god, he's got barriers. There's barriers. There's
まもな
barriers.
く西川口、西川口、お出口は右側です。The next station is 西川口 JK40. The doors on the right side will open.
Well, yeah, they might. It's not going to be any good to you, but they might. Okay. There. Oh, copy that going into emergency. Oh. Oh. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. They don't need to. They don't need to get off there. A lot of Jamiroquai singers on this route. They're like a bit of JK. How was the farming thing? Did we do the valley? We did the valley. Won't be doing the valley again. Which is a real shame, actually, because it's an awesome map. Despite being told otherwise, it just felt though the scaling was off, and that just ruined it for me. Right, go via JK39.
次は川口です。お出口は右側です。この電車には優先席があります。優先席を必要とされるお客様がいらっしゃいましたら、席を譲りください。お客様のご協力をお願いいたします。The next station is 川口 JK39. The doors on the right side will open. There are priority seats in most cars. Please offer your seat to those who may need it.
Well, I want it. I want a priority seat. I need to sit down. That's my priority. I don't want to standing up. I don't want to be standing up. Spent far too much time stood up on the tube when I went to London last. Does that include the driver? I do have the most priority seat on the train, yeah. So people who are old. No, not necessarily. Pretty ugly train, as trains go with the ugliness. I think get someone out here weeding these tracks, wouldn't you? It's very, weedy. I think they wouldn't stand for that here. Like 400 people employed just to weed the tracks. Why am I going this slowly into this line? Maybe because it's uphill as well and I'm slowing down. Wow, that is ridiculously slowly into there.
まもなく川口、お出口は右側です。電車とホームの間が空いているところがありますので、足元にご注意ください。The
Good
next
stand for it.
station is 川口 JK39. The doors on the right side will open. Please watch your step when you leave the train.
I love that audio, actually. It actually sounds like it is coming out of speakers on the train. They've done a good job with those announcements. It's got a little bit of a crackle to it. I quite like that. This is actually done quite well. So graphically not the best to look at, but the audio and the route are really good. Oh, that's a little bit more of the forwardness, and I think I would have been fine then. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap. See, I kind of go on the green one. The green one's got the little observation car thing in it as well. We want more. We want the other ones, not this one. Queen. Right, go via JK38 North. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of AI.
次は赤羽。The next station is 赤羽 JK38.
So 2.7k. Wow, yeah, there's a big gap with the last few. So it is a non-stop to the end. I don't know. It goes from 45 down to 31, 14, something like that, 14, 15. It's not a bad length in route, or about 45 minutes it took, because then we could do the return one as well. So yeah, it's not the longest, but I'm guessing that's the actual length of the route. So you do only get the one train. Yeah, it's certainly one I'd recommend. It's quite enjoyable. Does the train have a horn? It does. Sounds like a car horn. We are being overtaken by the green train. Oh, I've definitely slowed way too early. Yes, we got some more Power Wash Sim coming up. We got some more Tram Sim coming up. We've got to finish off Portal 2 as well. Although YouTube hated it, I don't care. We want to finish it off in multiplayer. Crispy getting annoyed with me again of my inability to do anything. Oh, you get two. Oh, so they're probably the same train, but with the green version. Oh, okay. Right, in we come to JK38. Oh god, more barrier.
赤羽お出口は右側です。宇都宮線、高崎線、湘南新宿ラインと埼京線はお乗り換えです。The next station is 赤羽 JK38. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the 宇都宮ライン、高崎ライン、湘南新宿ライン and the 埼京ライン。
Yeah. That's. Oh, wait, that's fine. You can just leap the barrier, leap the railing for that one. There was some shaking going on there. A whole lot of shaking going on. I haven't got used to the braking thing yet. Obviously. It's not a thing that's happened. Right, next is that place. Higashi Jujo Line 1. Yeah, 2 hours on the route, plus the time I spent trying to learn the route before I recorded the video. That was 15 minutes. And I still don't know how to stop. Alright, getting ready to do the slowlying into JK37. Maybe not slowlying that early. Yeah, so graphically the inside of the train doesn't look fantastic. I reckon it is quite an old model. But it's fine. It's not bad. It's not as bad as that American thing we were in, which is just horrid. Because the audio's good and the route's good. That, you know, counteracts that. We have now the announcement. Yeah, I don't know. The inside of the train, I don't think it's normal train sim quality. Yeah, and I still haven't worked out the stopping point. I think only twice I've actually got it right. Oh, okay. Nope. Yeah, no. Sorry, passengers. You can't do the getting off the train on this one. You're going to have to stay on board until we get to a station where the driver can actually stop. We do apologise for the inefficiency of the staff. It was worth a try. That was my inability. Yeah, I'm all right, Jack. I've got room to get out. Right, so go via JK30, so 1.65, then 2.5, 4.3, and then 7.3. So you got like 3k between the first, well, the next one, and the last one, the one that isn't the last one, but the one that isn't the next one. So one after the next one, and the one after that. You're a train driver in real life. You're probably better than me. Not difficult, really. Oh, you scumbag. Now you give me a flipping speed limit. Oh, no. Okay. Braking. You've had 4 crashes. Fair play. You zone out, Crispy? Never. Right, so we've got 2 quite close together down here. I'm going to do the braking thing early. We got, oh god, we got barriers again. This is going to go well. Who's this Barry? Nice guy. Never called me back. Okay, we'll try stopping there. Oh, oh! I got excited when I saw. Like, no, okay. We haven't got many stations to go. What if I get it on the last one? It'd be like, yay, the final station, and I finally get no. Failed. This guy is useless. We just can't let him in control of a train. The guy's an imbecile. Not a seal. I got excited by a little hole. Oh, the memories. Anyway. Right, go via JK35 North. So, yeah, 0.88. Then that one in 2.7. Then, so we got 3 stops to go. Can I get one of them right? Probably not. Should we take a vote? Well, I'm hopeful that one of them won't have the barriers. We can only hope. I think the last one may not. I don't know. Will Steve stop correctly? Thank you, Crispy. Based on this speed, no. See, that bell must mean something. God, the pressure's on now. People betting their channel points. There, I'm going to commit. Oh, balls, I can't see. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, fiddlesticks. I can't. Hang on a minute. There we go. No. 1. I can't, surely. Don't see, if you put the vending machine there, you can't see the other ones. No, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with that bit of parking at all. Right, 2 to go. So go via JK34, then stop at Tabata line 4, and then the final one down there. How far we got to go? 1.8. Okay. I like the fact they're using the go vias, but it's a bit of a pain because you can't tell your distance to the station until you're right by the station. Okay, the pressure. 2 stops to go. Can I get one of them right? Okay, we got 60 coming up. Do the slowlying thing. Yeah, under pressure. It's like trying to do a landing in MSFS. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, is it? Can't believe after 2 hours of doing this, stopping the same train at the same stations, I still can't work out where the stop point is. I think it is a me problem. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I take that as a win. All the way down. Oh, yeah. Brief result is yes. That's me done. I'm happy now. Sorry, Sim, I hope you've lost points. Okay. Final stop then. 3.3k down there. Let's make our way. Yeah, definitely really liking this line. It's really enjoyable. I don't know how much it is. Obviously, I got it given to review. I don't know what the cost is. See, you know, research. You know, I do stuff like that. $24.99. Okay. Maybe if it came up on a sale, it'd be worth getting. Wow, those stations are close together. So straight through this one. And we never got to use the green train either. So I've only got 1.8k to go. Oh, that's speeding. That's not speeding anymore. You know, for the free French ones next month, all they need to do is get bought by a Japanese company and we'll get those for free. Well, yeah.
まもなく上野お出口は右側です。新幹線宇都宮線高崎線常磐線地下鉄銀座線地下鉄日比谷線と京成線はお乗り換えです。The next station is Ueno JK30. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Shinkansen, Utsunomiya Line, Takasaki Line, Joban Line, Ginza Subway Line, Hibiya Subway Line, and the Keisei Lines.
That was a lot of lines to change there for. The only problem with the French ones is the French signalling system, which no one understands, including the French. Yeah, the bit that's really confusing. That's the only line I'll probably never do again in Train Sim World as well, because it's just odd. The one where you got to switch from AC to DC. Oh crap. Actually, back there, fine. Back in black. Here, just jump the railing. If I was so yeah, I did do it because I did it on the last one. So there. Still ended up minus 898 of the points though. So you know, went well. Congratulations, you just finished the scenario successfully. Click the X marks to finish the scenario and see your performance. Minus 1,470 points. We did well. There we go then. What a really enjoyable route. Next time, no idea. We never really carried on our train driver. I think he's stuck in Wakefield. So yeah, we'll come back to Train Sim Classic at some point, somewhere, somehow, something. They keep releasing too many new things. That's the problem. So there we go. Next stream is going to be tomorrow night, back in Forza Horizon 5, doing the Hot Wheels thing, because that went so well last time. Saturday lunchtime, potentially nothing. Nothing planned. But certainly back Saturday night with some Wreckfest. Sunday lunchtime, Train Sim World 3. Sunday night will be something, and then I'll be here Monday lunchtime as well because it's a bank holiday, doing something, and then more trains next Tuesday. So yeah, slight change around in the schedule for the next couple of weeks. So there we go. So thanks to you a lot in chat for keeping us company. No, it's only me keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. Wreckfest, go ahead. I had a bit of a breakdown last Saturday. So I cancelled breakfast at the last minute and then went for a drive in the countryside. At the moment, everything's good, but with mental health, you never know. So yeah, fingers crossed, all will be fine over the coming weekend. So yes, thanks to you lot for doing whatever it is you've done, and to this lot as well. To the moderation team, thanks. To 777 Emu fan for following, thank you very, very much indeed. That was easy, wasn't it? There we go. I'll be back with some idiots tomorrow night to do the Forza thing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.